What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Couch Quickies. I am your host, Omar. Co-host, Nadia Moham. Nice.
Thanks.
All right, so anyway, we are doing a Couch Quickie today on beer. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you can see that we have just some random beer selection here, but not too random because it has some specific beers that we actually really enjoy. So
Yeah, like the Modelo's were already in our fridge.
exactly.
We didn't go out and buy those real quick.
Yeah.
But I feel like we often... Okay, let's tell the people what we're talking about today before we even get into it. Before we get it in first.
Welcome to Getting It In with Nadia and Omar.
Getting it in and talking about things. What a weird show. Okay, let's not even go there. Let's get back on track.
All right.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
We're talking about beer.
Beer. Okay.
And before we keep going,
Beer.
I know you're so ready to throw some facts out that you can't even wait for me to start. Let's start the timer.
Okay. Can you do it on my watch?
I'll do it on your phone.
Okay.
Let me see.
Sorry, I'm not prepared with the timer because I had my line ready.
Well, here's the thing is I don't know where the clock is on your phone.
We're going to have to take all this out, aren't we?
Nah, it's gold.
Okay, guys.
All right.
One second. I'm getting to 20. I'm so sorry, guys.
All right. So anyway, while Nadia's looking for the timer.
Ready, set, go. It's on.
Nice. So if you really want a good history on beer, there's so many good places to find it. So we're like, we got 20 minutes. We're not going to try to do any of that.
Right.
There is, I guess, yeah, it's a documentary made by Discovery that was called How Beer Saved the World, which, you know, I showed Nadia the trailer before we did this.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think?
Yeah, it looked really good.
Yeah, and it's basically...
I didn't know that was a trailer I was watching.
Yeah.
Oh. You were just like, check this out. And then I was like, it was like, before a time. At least that's how I kind of remember it.
Yeah, it's a little Discovery.
Yeah.
And it's like, back in the ages when, whatever.
It hooked me.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it was a trailer. Oh,
But yeah,
okay.
I figured you could watch that. So we decided that we were going to do facts. Just like back and forth facts, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
All right. So let's go. Start me off with your beer line.
Well,
Let's do it.
it wasn't a fact. I wanted to just open with it, but you
What?
completely murdered it for me. What I had wanted to say when you said, we're going to be talking about beer, and I would say, beer is like the sun. It rises in the yeast and it sets on the waste.
I'm sorry.
That's what I was going to say.
And waist, I'm assuming like a person's waist.
Of course.
Okay. Of course. Oh, well.
I don't know why.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to offend.
Moving on.
Of course.
Okay.
All right, so give me your interesting fact. Number 1.
Damn, you just put me on the spot like that? Okay, here's the thing. Did we even talk about the fact that National Beer Day was on April 7th and we totally missed it?
Yeah, we
So we were like, oh, it was on April 7th. Damn. Okay, we'll just do it later.
And now you're getting it.
So now we're
you're
doing
getting
it.
now.
But National Beer Day was on April 7th.
Mhm.
And what I came to find out was that it marks the day that beer was allowed to be legally manufactured and sold following a long, dry prohibition.
Damn.
Do you want to fact check me on that?
No.
As I blot my tears. Makes me so emotional thinking back to a time when people weren't allowed to drink.
You're so
Prohibition. No, really though, guys. Every time I laugh really hard, I cry. And it's such a problem. It really ruins my life. So we're just gonna keep moving on, and you guys are gonna pretend like you're not seeing this on YouTube, okay?
Okay, it's still going.
Oh shit!
It's still going. This is a really interesting fact about Nadia. If you didn't know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, too funny.
I
Okay.
don't think I've been able to do that on camera.
Well, there you go.
Have I gotten this?
Good thing you have your beer goggles on.
I do. I do. I had to. And a head in my mouth. Wow. She's the best today. Reporting to you live is Nance. Anyways, moving on.
Oh, too good.
Okay.
Too good.
So, yes, that is a fact that I have for you.
Okay.
We did not discuss that, and that is that on that.
Well, all right. Let me give you a random fact. Okay, so in 1963,
Uh-huh.
Heineken developed beer bottles that were square that could be used as bricks.
I saw that fact.
Oh,
I saw it.
there you go.
I saw it.
But yeah, look that up if you don't know about that. I saw you. All right, give me another one of your facts. While you do that, I'm going to open one of these beers. What are we doing?
Are we being competitive? Like, is this a game?
I mean, I don't know if my list is
I'm
as
gonna
long
get
as your list.
crazy.
So
Oh
who
yeah.
knows?
Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, we should be drinking while we're doing that. So let's
Okay.
open a beer.
Why don't you? I'll
Which one
say
of these
another
would you
one.
like to open?
What? Why don't we just have a little taste of one right now?
Okay.
We'll go around the world.
All right. So before we go into another fact, no, you know what? Let's leave this for later.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and start
Which
with
one you want to drink the coldest?
this.
The Allagash.
The Allagash White. So this is a beer called Allagash White from Allagash Brewing. They are in, oh my God, where are they? Portland, Maine. They're bomb.
Maine has a Portland.
Yeah.
Nice. It's always interesting, huh, when that happens. Like Florida has a Hollywood
Yeah,
too.
Hollywood, Florida.
Yeah. Anyways, did you know at any given time, 0.7% of the world is drunk? So 50 million people are drunk right now.
Well, that's probably the better way to enjoy our show anyway. Especially this one. If you're really drunk, this is going to be so much better for you.
Yep, exactly. Have a drink while you listen to this episode, and you're probably smoking as well.
Let's do a cheers here.
With what?
With your beer.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, you're gonna drink from the bottle.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, I have a beer fact.
Whew.
What do you think?
Needs to be a little colder. Oh, wish you would have poured less.
Okay, so French scientist Louis Pasteur wrote a book on the diseases of beer and the causes of its spoilage. Ooh, I don't know what any of that really means. The only reason I brought up that fact is because on
I
the
was
last
just
show,
gonna say that sounds like the guy they used to meet up in front of.
exactly.
Okay.
So if you listen to or watch our 420 show, you'll know that Louis Pasteur makes a cameo. So there you go. I'm just trying to tie them together.
Okay. The world record for alcohol consumption is by Andre the Giant. 156 beers in one sitting. That's 16 gallons.
Brother, I was with him one night when he drank 106 beers. 106. Yeah. That's Andre the Giant, brother.
Okay.
That's crazy. Okay, so what is the most amount of beer that you've had at one time
Oh man.
in one sitting?
In one sitting,
Mm-hmm.
maybe the most I would say is around 10 to 11 beers.
I would say I probably seriously 10 beers. Also,
Yeah.
maybe even more.
Probably
If
more.
it's a whole day of drinking, like when I used to go to Havasu, oh my
Right.
God. That's like all you drink
Exactly.
because it's so hot and you're just like, I just want cold beer. Like nobody drinks water. And they
You
all
know, I
just
wasn't-
piss around each other. It's so disgusting now that I think about it. Like when I really think about those days, I'm like, ugh, what kind of waters was I in?
You know what? Now that you mentioned that, a few years back, I went to this thing called like the Lake Havasu float,
Okay.
and it's like right there with like where the casinos are,
Mhm.
and
Kind of like the Laughlin float.
oh, sorry, then that's what it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't Lake Havasu.
Yeah, the Laughlin float. Yeah. But I got you, yeah.
But I did that. I did the Laughlin float, and that you know what? I did lose count of how many beers you drink. So we're
those
probably
days?
underselling it on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like that 10, we probably, because I was on
We
that
were just-
float for like hours, and we were just
Yeah. Just crushing Coors Light. Like,
well, that's the
so much
problem.
Coors Light.
Okay, so like let's pivot real quick to that's a good one. So what's like one of your go-to beers?
Well, so we already had the Modelo
Mm-hmm.
in the fridge because for a light beer, I think I prefer that one. I like Mexican beer, and then I like that one particularly, like more than Corona. I don't know what it is. To me, it has like a crisper taste or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure exactly what it is, and I also like the bottle better.
Yeah.
It's just like
You know, you should look straight and tell everybody it's Modelo time.
it's Modelo time.
Perfect.
There
We're
you
gonna
go.
put that on loop somewhere.
And then it's gonna be like my lazy eye again. Okay.
All right, so
So-
Modelo for you. I would say
Yeah,
that
that's usually something that I gravitate towards. But recently I have been liking what is this one though? Negra Modelo. Yeah.
yeah, that is my favorite. I'll say that's my favorite Mexican beer is Negra
Really?
Modelo. Yeah.
Oh.
And here's the problem though, it's a heavier beer.
Yeah.
See, I like
I can
heavier.
only
I
have
like
you do.
substantial beers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can only have like
and
one
Negra
of those.
Modelo's like at the bottom of it. You know, really.
Mhm.
Once you start getting up into the higher like wheat beers, or like I really like Belgian beers,
Mm.
and those tend to have like a bit more heft to them. So
Yeah.
when I went to that float, I took like a 6-pack of like some Belgian shit. I can't even remember what it was,
Mhm.
but you know, you can't show up with like these heavy ass beers. I had drank like, you know, you drink like 2 back to back because you're trying
Yeah.
to catch up with all these dudes that are crushing
Yeah.
Coors and
Yeah.
even Nat.
Tecate.
Yeah, just crushing it. So I'm like,
The
all
blue
right, I can-
ribbon.
Yeah.
All
They're like,
of
let's see who can
those.
finish one of these beers faster. And I'm
Yeah.
like pulling up with like a, you know, like a Guinness and just like, I'm just wasting it. Speaking of, I think I'm going to open a Guinness next.
Okay.
So give me,
See, also, I prefer drinking beer out of the bottle. Honestly, I feel like it tastes better unless it's really, really cold, like draft beer. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like it always gets kind of flat when I pour it in a glass, unless I'm like
Well-
drinking it really quickly. And this was already sitting here.
I mean, you
it's,
should have
like,
drank
not
that.
even real glass,
Cheers.
guys. It's
Because I'm totally going to drink this Guinness
okay.
out of the bottle.
So I have to just chug this? Is this the kind of show we're doing?
No, I mean, you know, if you're down, but
If you're down, you're not down full.
you're not. You don't have to be.
Look at now he feels bad. I mean, you don't have to be. That was so sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, you know, I was giving you the.
He had
the
my back. He has my back. That's what that is. Okay, let me just. What do I do with this?
Just take a drink. You don't have to finish it. What do you think of this Allagash White, by the way?
Normally, I really like it.
But right now, you think it fell to a little bit under the temperature that you should have it
Yeah,
at.
and I don't like drinking out of this cup. It's really throwing me off.
Okay. Well, how about this? How about you switch to the Guinness and I'll finish this off?
I mean, if you want.
Well, if you're not enjoying it out of the glass, drink the other beer. It's already
Okay.
opened.
Let's get back to the show. Sorry, guys.
Oh, this is weird for
See, now he knows.
Yeah.
See?
for this beer, yeah.
Yeah. It's not the same.
Anyway.
Okay. Okay. Did you know beer is the most popular alcoholic beverage in the United States? According to a 2018 poll, 42% of Americans who drink alcohol say they prefer beer. That's kind of a boring fact. I'll say another one.
All right.
There's a beer. Did you know that there's a beer that tastes like bacon and maple syrup?
You know, I've never had a bacon beer, but I have had beers with like maple.
Well, Voodoo Donuts has a bacon maple ale.
Bomb.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't want to drink bacon. Ew. That's like a whole nother level of fat. I'm sorry. Like I will mess up some bacon, but now I'm drinking bacon. Come on, guys.
But what about
But it's just the flavor, right? But I mean,
Whoa. It's going to be one of those kind of shows. What are we
see,
doing? We
this
didn't
is-
take that into account.
this is the thing about beer, guys. When you chug it, you have to burp. And it's just not cute. So, ladies, when you're out and about on the dates,
You know?
I mean, you could do it.
You know what? To be honest, that's why if I'm ever drinking, like when we used to go out, which we're starting to do that a little bit, guys. We're getting through it.
Oh, yeah.
But whenever you go out, I feel like Guinness is one of the best beers because Guinness doesn't make me burp.
Right.
This Allagash that I just drank, I mean, no, it's got a lot of carbonation in it or whatever.
I agree.
But this beer Guinness is the way for me.
Yeah, I reach for Guinness often too. You got me into Guinness. I actually never really messed with it, and then you got me into it, and I was like, "Oh, this is actually good." And I don't know, it's like dark, but it's just not like a heavy dark.
Yeah. I mean, I got to go. I went to Ireland and I went to the Guinness.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I told you, remember?
I forgot.
Yeah. But we have to go. I had a really good time.
Omar and all his personalities. Come on, guys, let's go to Ireland.
Get on the plane, loser. We're going crying.
I hadn't eat weed.
Anyway, yeah, I went to Ireland and I got to go to the Guinness brewery. It was dope. But we got to go. What were you going to say?
Don't you have any other facts? I feel like
oh,
I
yeah.
keep
Yeah,
doing
I'm
the
sorry. We're still
facts.
going back to the facts. I got facts, girl.
You keep putting me on the spot. I'm running low on the facts.
Well,
You got to take a couple more turns.
we started off real competitive, right? You were just like, "Oh, I'm gonna crush you with
You're
these
right.
beer
Okay,
facts."
moving
And
on.
now you're getting all intimidated. But here
Did
you
you
go.
know?
Oh my God! All right, let's go. All right, let's go.
There's a beer called Fucking Hell.
I love your delivery. You sold it. Made by who? Made by
It's
who?
named after a town in Austria. Fucking, and the German.
I'm sure that's exactly how it's
Yeah,
pronounced.
fucking.
I'm gonna find it.
Do it. If you do it,
Mm-hmm.
how do you
Where's
get it to
from?
German? Oh no, I'm sorry. Austria.
Okay.
How do you?
Don't worry. Keep
Okay.
telling
Well,
me your
anyways,
facts.
and the German word for light lager, which is hell. Fucking hell.
How is it spelled?
Just the way you would think. Fucking hell.
But I mean,
I'll take full fucking hells.
you're like, fucking hell, I'm drunk.
It's a real beer. Look it up.
Oh,
It's a lager.
I mean, I can't find it. I can't
He drinks a whiskey
translate it.
drink. He drinks a vodka drink. He drinks a lager drink.
Anyway. Speaking
Do you want
of
another?
no, that made me laugh. Like, speaking of translations, where was it? I wanted to talk about like my absolute favorite beer. And it's a beer called La Fin du Monde.
Of course. Of course, that's
And I
your
wanted
favorite
to
beer.
find
It's from Europe.
it's actually not. It's from Canada.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a Belgian beer because all of their beers, they're like a Belgian style brewery, but they're in Canada and they're called Unibrew. So you're talking about how am I going to do it? It's like this. Look, if I could pronounce it correctly, it would sound like this.
Unibrew.
Yeah.
That's kind of difficult.
Yeah.
Try it again.
Unibrew.
Unibrew.
Yeah, sort of.
It's so hard.
Think of it as French. Like, give it a little bit more.
The brew is like
Unibrew.
Unibrew.
Yeah, that's as close as you're going to get.
That's a hard word for me to say. Wow.
Well, you got to study up on your French.
I know.
But here's
like
the
certain-
name. Here's the name of mine.
La fin du monde.
Oh my God.
Oh,
That scared me.
no.
It's already been 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I have still so many more facts.
Okay, so like we're gonna stop.
I win.
You think you still have
You
more
didn't even
facts?
play. I do.
Anyway.
Let's just keep going.
All right. Well, do you want me to finish telling you about this beer? Or
Yes, please. I'm very sorry. Please continue.
No? Again, La Fin du Monde, and it's from Canada, and it's real strong, and it's a Belgian style ale. So we're gonna go ahead and try that.
It's a large bottle.
Yeah, you got to commit to this beer. They sell
like a
them in
wine
smaller
bottle.
ones, but this one's really good. I want to see what you think about it. Okay.
I think you've given me this before.
Do you remember liking it?
I think so.
Oh, well.
He growled.
Anybody
Oh.
I was like,
Scar. I was talking to Scar. Have you tried Fin du Monde?
that's amazing. Oh, you have.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, what's wrong with you?
She got
Come on,
excited
man.
because we're having a good time.
Yeah.
She wants
Oh,
to
you know
get in
why?
on the
'Cause
action.
there is a Girl Scout cookie on the
Oh,
table.
there is. Look, she's looking at it.
She spotted it from that corner of the room.
Off. Get out of here, you mangy mutt.
I'm proud of
Okay.
you. You're very resourceful.
She's a hustler, that one.
Yeah.
Look at her.
Look at that.
Okay. Sorry, guys. And continued on to the show. Do. Okay. That was just our commercial.
All right. Great. It sounds like you want to give me another fact.
You know?
Uh-oh.
Okay. Beer wasn't even considered an alcoholic beverage in Russia until 2011. It was classified as a soft drink before that. Boom. Flex.
That was your beer flag.
That was the Russian flex. They're like, oh, beer, that is soda for children. They're like, get this light shit out of here. We can't even call this alcohol. 4%?
Well, that's the funny thing is that, I mean, people have been drinking beer forever.
Right.
But I heard of this fact, or I thought I knew this fact, which was that in the Middle Ages, people drank beer to survive because they couldn't drink the water because the water was dirty. And I went for years thinking of that.
Oh, that reminds me. You know what?
Turns out that's not true.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were done.
No, that was just
He
the
took
end of
a
that.
long drink
That
in
was
the
a
middle of his
dramatic-
story. Look, there he goes with the theatrics. Oh my God, this guy.
You just did like 4 accents, and now I'm being.
And then.
In your stories, even I have an ex.
Everyone is like, yeah. Everyone's a character in my mind. It's a good time in there.
Nice.
Okay. So, what I wanted to tell you, because what you reminded me, I'm sorry, were you done with your facts?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, I'm done with my facts.
Sorry.
I'm done. Go.
Okay. Did you know the bar tab of a 1787 farewell party for George Washington is still intact? Huh? The bar tab? Oh, the bar tab is still intact. Okay. I'm high. Okay. According to the bill, the founding fathers drank 54 bottles of, is this Madeira? Madeira? Madeira. 54 bottles of that. 60 bottles of claret or claret.
Right.
8 of whiskey, 22 of porter, 8 of hard cider, 12 of beer, and 7 bowls of alcoholic punch.
So they had all of that, and somebody was in the corner making like jungle juice.
I guess that's a lot of shit. And there was 55 people there.
That was a party.
That was a party. Yeah. That's
Well,
a heavy tab.
I'm gonna say I didn't know that. So you win.
Oh.
You win the beer fest.
What do I win?
You win all of these beers that aren't
I'm
opened.
gonna have the gut size of Texas tonight.
Well, hopefully
Get so bloated. That's the problem with beer. That's why I don't drink it as much anymore, because it makes you so bloated. And it's just not cute, you know? I don't want that. It's too much. The ladies know exactly what I'm talking about.
you don't want the bloat.
No, that's why we stopped drinking it. Are we done?
Well, that
Do you have
isn't-
any more?
No, you beat me. I think that,
we
that
just-
fact was probably the best one.
Okay. I have one last one to close it on out then.
Okay, let's do it.
If you say beer can with a British accent,
Okay.
beer can,
Uh-huh.
you're also saying bacon with a Jamaican accent. Beer can. Do you hear it? Beer can. Beer can. Anyways, guys, try it
like
at home. Let me know what you think.
Oh, God. I think that is the perfect way to end the show.
Yep. That is
Thanks so
all.
much for hanging out with us, guys. You know where to find us. You can find us at We Everywhere Baby Podcast on Instagram, and then follow both of us from there. Peace.
You'd like it.
You know what's crazy? I think I